Hi everybody, I'm Alejandra, librarian at the Point Siena Branch Library with the Osceola Library System, and welcome to Mer-Made Spa Essentials. Follow along with me if you picked up the supplies needed for this activity. You can also check out osceolalibrary.org/summer-learning for a full list of supplies for all of our past live events. Just so we know how many people are joining us, go ahead and enter how many people are watching with you in the chat box. So today we're going to be making a Mer-Made face mask and a Mer-Made body scrub. So we're going to go ahead and start with the face mask. So this only needs 3 ingredients. We're going to need some Greek yogurt, just plain unflavored Greek yogurt, some Manuka honey, and our Mer-Made ingredient is spirulina powder. So we can go ahead and get started with that. So we're going to start with 2 heaping tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Go ahead and add that to my dish. Now, Greek yogurt has lactic acid, which is a great exfoliating ingredient. It helps brighten the skin. So this is going to be great for our mask. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of Manuka honey. This is another great ingredient. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, moisturizing. That's why they call it a superfood. Okay. And then we have our spirulina powder, and I have about 2 teaspoons of that. Okay. And we'll give that a good mix. Now, for those of you who don't know, spirulina is a blue-green algae. It comes from both fresh and salt water, and it's rich in nutrients, in minerals, antioxidants. So we picked some really great super ingredients for our mask. Give it a good mix. It's already starting to look really mermaidy. Okay. And you will apply this to a clean face, leave it on for about 15 to 20 minutes or until your mask is completely dry, and then just wipe off with a damp towel. And then you would want to store this in the fridge because we used fresh ingredients like yogurt. It'll keep nice and fresh if you store it in the fridge. And you can obviously just do half of this. You might not need this much. So you can just half all of the measurements that I did if you wanted a smaller amount of the mask. Okay, and there we go. It's actually nice and refreshing when you pop this out of the fridge and put it on your face. It feels like someone's blowing cold air into your face. It's really, really nice. Okay, and then we can move on to our body scrub. So for this one, we're gonna need a few more ingredients. You're gonna need some coconut oil, some avocado butter, and this is our Mer-Made ingredient this time. It's some seaweed capsules that I've crushed up into a powder. You're gonna need some glycerin, and then I have a little bit of grapefruit juice, some lime juice, and then both fine and coarse sea salt. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with our liquid ingredients. So I'll go with coconut oil first. Get that out of the way. So I'm using 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And we all know coconut oil is very hydrating. It's antimicrobial, so this is a good one. Then our avocado butter. It's another hydrating one, but it's also rich in vitamins and fatty acids. And then I'll go with our grapefruit juice. I have 1 tablespoon of this. Actually, might be a little bit more, maybe about 1.5. And some lime juice. So both of those are rich in vitamin C, which is great for exfoliating your skin. And then some glycerin. This is another great emollient. Let's do a touch of that. You can do about a teaspoon or maybe half a teaspoon. You don't really need very much of this since it's already so moisturizing with the coconut oil and the avocado butter. So give those a good mix. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in our salt. I have half a cup of our coarse sea salt, and this is gonna be our exfoliant. If you're familiar with the ocean salt scrub from Lush, this has like some similar ingredients to that. So if you're familiar with that product, then you might actually like this. Except theirs is blue and ours will not be blue. Okay, and then I have a whole cup of fine sea salt. Some napkins would also be handy because I'm already making a mess. Yeah, and as you can see, my scrub is quite dry. There's a lot more salt than there is like liquid ingredients. But if you prefer something creamier, you can definitely add more avocado butter, more coconut oil to make it a little bit creamier. But it's up to you. It depends on how you prefer. Keep mixing it, and then I'll add the crushed seaweed. So I have 4 capsules here that I crushed, or 4 tablets I mean. Go ahead and add that and give that a good mix. Okay, and then seaweed's another great hydrating ingredient. It's rich in amino acids. It has lots of vitamins. That's why a lot of skincare these days has seaweed in it. It's very good for your skin. It's kind of giving it that greenish mermaid color. Yeah, I mean, it does look kind of like crumbly, but once you grab it, it does kind of bind together because of that glycerin. Okay, and then same thing, you would want to store this in the fridge to keep it nice and fresh. Okay, and then we're good to go. And then put it in your cute little jar when you're all done. Oof, I made a huge mess. Okay, so it's time for our Beanstack secret code. So Beanstack is an online platform where you can earn badges and points for completing activities in the summer learning program, like our escape rooms, trivia, for writing an alternate ending to your favorite fairy tale, or for attending live programs like this one. So for watching this program, you can earn 10 points and a badge by entering the code word Mer-Made. Again, the code word is Mer-Made. So our top 3 points earners every week will earn or win gift cards, and our top 2 points earners at the end of the summer will earn a grand prize. Okay. Just as a reminder, our next live program is tomorrow at 2 p.m. We have our virtual book club cover talk, and we'll be discussing Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey. So if you haven't picked that up already, you can get that on Cloud Library. Thanks so much for joining us. Make sure you check out osceolalibrary.org and check out our social media for more information about Beanstack, about our programs, and all of our services. Thanks so much. Have a good one.